Hello, this is Molly again. So the purpose of this recording is to provide just a somewhat familiar overview on how to evaluate a student based from the SMLE advanced level exam results. So there are things that we need to remember. So let's look at this one. Total score is actually 60 points, 40 for the first part or the vocabulary, and 20 for the second part of the speaking category. Vocabulary is being assessed according to spelling and the ability to construct valid, complex sentences. So if you are to check, there are 20 words in here. There are 20 words for them to spell and words to use to construct sentences. So one correctly spelled word is equivalent to 1 point, and the same scoring applies for the sentence construction, meaning one correctly structured sentence is equal to a single point. So definitely we trust the manner and how you give credits, as you have been assessing students with the performance-based guidelines you prefer. So there are three types of examination results for the vocabulary exam, namely passed, barely, and failed. You can see the scores in here, 37 to 40, and the lowest would be, or those who failed must be within this range, 0 to 25. And we need to classify them so as to provide the corresponding recommendation. Passers will have to proceed definitely, and those labeled barely will have to retake the misspelled words and or words that needs further demonstration of skills to construct grammatically and contextually correct sentences. In completing the evaluation, for the vocabulary part, necessary elements must be included. Not to worry, the format is embedded on each level of exams, same manner with the original SMLE 1 to 12 exams. So you just have to copy the evaluation sheet and complete the necessary data. So you can see in here, spelling score, sentence, the total score, and also we have to indicate which part of the exam the student committed a mistake or mistakes. Then identify the remark and the corresponding recommendation for that. For the second part, known as the speaking, the student's ability to discuss or communicate topics and defend argument using the English language will be assessed based on criteria. So how the student defended his or her answer or argument will be subjected for a numerical evaluation. So you can see in here some scores, because we have an attempt to provide appropriate recommendation for students to help them progress further. So the rubric was designed based from the following criteria. We have fluency, grammatical range and accuracy, vocabulary, pronunciation, organization. So the highest possible score for each would be 4. So if you are to add, you'll get 20 points. And remark based on the score, we will be identifying the remark based from the score the student will receive. So 12 is passing. So this is actually the guideline. Yes, classification is fluent speaker. 19 to 20, very good speaker. 16 to 18, and so on. And there are just 2 recommendations for those who passed. Those who obtain scores higher than 11 will have to continue and proceed with the learning task, and for those who failed, we'll just have to retake the exam. And just the same, we have to complete this form, indicate the name of the teacher, your name, and the other teachers who were with the student in completing this exam, and then the date finished plus the comment. I think this is necessary. I am very sure that you will be able to perform the evaluation steps I discussed earlier. So you just have to read the guidelines, and I think you'll be okay. Though it might not be necessary, I included an simulation on how you can get yourself acquainted with all the conditions. So you just have to click this link and navigate around the electronic file when your time permits. So basically that's it. So thank you. As I wish to learn from you as well, you may send me a message for a more convenient way to collaborate. Trust that your valuable input will be given attention. I'll respond immediately when able. Thank you.